Are we live yet? We are now. You hear that all right? All right, you got it. Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, we're working for the weekend.
Wait for the weekend. I want to see a show. Oh. Yeah, my arm died.
You love me for those pictures, don't you?
Oh, I love you for everything but those pictures.
Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Look at it. I think it's great. I've got a Band-Aid on my arm. You've got an arm that is not
I got an
normal.
arm that's 3 times the size of my actual arm.
Thank you to ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I can make that without making our arms look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your arms look great. They look kind of bulky.
They look thick.
Thick. Badass. Badass. Let's see who's joining us today. You want
Heather's there. Hey, Heather. Hey, Doug.
Hi, Heather. Hi, Doug. Thank you for the 150th. Will I see you St. Patty's Day, Doug? I haven't had a chance to talk to you. I hope I see you St. Patty's Day. There we go. Heather in the house. The lovely Heather. The lovely Steve Ware. Why am I hearing myself?
I don't know.
Oh, that's why.
Why?
Sorry. That was all me. I had the volume up on the iPad. So.
Okay.
I'm hearing woohoos here. Evelyn, thank you.
Hey, Evelyn.
150th episode, Ceris.
Impressive. That's impressive.
We haven't killed each other yet either after 150. That's pretty good.
No.
No.
Haven't.
We haven't. Yeah. Who's heading to a gig? Who is that? I can't tell who that is. Can you tell who that is? Okay, sure, whoever that is.
I don't know.
Is that Kevin Cooper?
Oh, probably, yeah.
It looks like him a little. It does.
Ow. Hi, Erica. Daisy, I'm busy.
Erica.
Go lay
It
down.
was great to see her last night too.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
So let's get right to it. Bob Klein says 150. That's pretty crazy. It really is.
Bob. Hey,
Bob Klein.
Bob.
All around town radio watch party for Bob Klein's band at the Bell and the Bear on the 21st. Join us.
Yep.
It's going to be a good one. Rock House in the house.
Great.
Rocking it out. Wearing it out. Thank you, Lisa, for the 150th. We appreciate you as well.
Thank you.
Oh boy. You're ready to fire up today because I saw your post and you said something about buying me more Jamesons.
I just thought it's possible.
Yet I haven't collected on many of those yet.
That's on
that,
you,
right?
though. It's not like they're not.
What am I supposed to do? Tell the bartenders I get free drinks? No, I don't.
They
do
know.
That.
They know.
You've told them that?
Yeah. And they all know about the joke. It's just you don't claim it. I'll just remind them.
Okay. Well, I don't ever want to overstep my welcome. And, Vanessa's so cute. I hate to even ask her for anything. She's just adorbs. She is. And the rest of your staff is cute, too. Even the boys are cute. They are. They are. Joe's cute. No.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah. It's so much fun. Look who's here. Bill Dankoff.
Bill Dankoff. Oh, Anna. Hi, Anna. I love Anna.
Anna's in the house. Hi, Anna. Yes. Oh, here comes Kevin with the little dig. That is not a live remote broadcast. I've said it before. You've heard it before. You're just baiting me, Kevin Cooper, if that's you. Is that like an old picture of Kevin? I got to look here.
I think it's just that
It's YouTube.
It's YouTube.
He looks 12 in that picture with a mustache. 12 with a mustache. So you got some stuff to talk about. I got some stuff to talk about too. About last week.
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
You want to start or should I?
I'll start. Oh, no, you go ahead. You can go.
You fired up. You'll get it fired up and I'll chime in.
No, I just want to address something that for things to become topics on our show, they have to happen more than once. Okay? It's not like somebody does something, unless it's like completely outrageous, that is just whatever. But usually those are the shows where, I mean, you can tell.
I love the way you just said outrageous.
Outrageous.
Yes.
But last week wasn't outrageous in our outrageous topic. It's a very common topic. The topic was some bands asking for more money after not having a very successful first go at it. Doesn't mean that's not a disrespect on the band. That has no bearing on their talent or who they are as people. Nothing. It's just the fact that some bands do better at some venues than not. And the first time isn't necessarily, it's
the greatest.
The greatest.
Yeah.
So you have to build that.
Right.
So, and I think I start at a reasonable amount. I understand that it's not enough. I understand that it takes a long, it's not just that gig, that there's hours before it. I've managed bands before. I've done this all. I get it. I get that it's a lot of time and it's a lot of money. And I get that we all want to make more money. I get that the band wants to make more money. I get that a venue wants to make more money. I get that a venue wants to be able to give a band more money, but can't because they're not making the money. That doesn't make the venue a bad person. That doesn't make me a shitty person or make me the type of person that's calling your band a shitty band because you're asking for more money. That's your business. You should ask for more money. You should. Doesn't mean that I can afford it. And just because I can't afford it doesn't mean I'm an asshole. If your band did not meet if it cost me money, what's that?
That's the Ceris meter you're building.
Well, if your band costs me money, and that's not a disrespecting, it's not a base, that's not an attack on the talent or the type of people they are. It's just the band didn't do well at the bar. So if it didn't do well at the bar the first time, asking them for a raise the second time it's probably going to be, I'll give you that raise for that one time, unless you can, show me that you can make it, but then that will be the last time you play. So this came up and I got a couple of messages, one from one of these bands where this was an incident that happened with this band. And I had somebody in that band or family message me and put me in my place and tell me that, their band isn't arrogant. Their band, these people aren't this. And, it takes long. And I get it. Go ahead. You should. And I get why people get offended. But I made it very clear that I didn't think that band, there's nothing about that band that's arrogant. They're wonderful people. They're wonderful people. They're kind people. They're sweet people. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the people in that band. Now, I got a message from another band that also thought I was talking about them because the arrogance and the other part were two very different parts. And I said, no, yeah, you are arrogant. And that's why you're not playing at my bar. A, you charge too much money for me to afford and you're arrogant. So let me just make sure that this is very understood. My ability to pay you is based on what I make at that bar when you play. And unless you're a shitty people, which I have no problem telling you if you're shitty people, you're not going to be able, I'm not going to be able to afford you to play there. But that doesn't mean that I'm calling you bad names. And that doesn't mean that you should call me shitty. It just means I can't afford it. And you're not the only people that this is happening to. It happens to lots of people. I give that option to lots of people. Some people choose to build the audience and work with me. Some people don't. That does not make you arrogant. That's just your choice. Now, arrogance makes you arrogant. But that's it. Just to clear the air from last week's hate messages. Was it?
Well, I'll lay my hate message out on the table that I got this week regarding last week's show. And it was it was a little bit more regarding asking me why I tout going to the jam session all the time, because some people don't like the jam session. We know that. I mean, you know it, I know it.
Right.
They like to bitch about it. They say it's a clique. They say all this, but you know, I've seen more new players there in the last few months than so many people playing, and so it's not a clique. It's not that. But this person was, and I don't know this person from anything. It was a message. They're not even friends with me on Facebook. But I get this message and they say, why do you effing, can I just say fucking? Why do you fucking invite everybody to the jam all the time, saying it's so wonderful and blah, 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 blah. And then went on to say, I went one night and I was totally ignored by the owner and I was totally ignored by you. And I said back, I politely responded back. I said, did you come up and say hi? Because I don't know you. I would walk by you on the street and not know who you are. And there's a lot of people misrepresent Ceris. And I'm going to say this, there's a difference between business and bitchiness and busyness and bitchiness. There are nights in there you're working your ass off. You're running like crazy, especially our special events. I mean, that is not the time to stop and have a 25-minute conversation with Ceris about, oh, I'd like to get my band in here. You know, no, we're trying to make money for a fundraiser or something. That we're all laser focused on that. So don't separate, or, you know, try to put it apart from bitchiness versus business, because you work that room pretty well most nights. And I want people to think about, if you went somewhere, and I know it's your bar, but if you went somewhere and 150 people want a piece of you for even just 3 minutes, think of what your evening just became. I mean, you can't physically stop and talk to everybody for 3 minutes each in your bar, or you'd never get anything accomplished. And hence why a lot of us tend to hang out back in the whatever we call that little nook back there, the VIP area, like the parlor. But we like to hang out back there, and it's not being rude, it's not being negative, it's nothing to that effect. But think about that. There's nights I want to go hear music, and if I've got somebody chewing my ear about last week's topic and all that, it's no fun. So I know it comes with the territory and all that, but get over yourself and introduce yourself and be part of the family at the Bell. Don't sit there and judge it saying you're not.
Just so you know, I can't see, like, we can't see your pictures. Like, the pictures that come up on these comments are this big.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
I have no idea what most people look like. So I have no idea that I'm supposed to come up and say, I try to do my best. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I apologize for this. There are times where I am just, because I'll look right through you, not because I'm being a bitch or rude, but I have 10 other things on my mind, and I'm just trying to walk and get to the place. I've walked by like friends of mine, not even realizing it was them. So I do apologize for that, but it's never on purpose. I'm never purposely trying to.
You walked by a sponsor one night.
I walked by a sponsor.
Show.
Yes.
Yes.
I walked by Jeb, not even real. I had no idea he was in there until after the fact.
Yeah.
It's not done on purpose by any means. I am just laser focused and I'm go, go, go. It may not look like to you that I'm doing something, but there's something in my head that's making me go this way.
Well, and I will say, can I say Jeff Meadows was not offended by that? In fact, he knows business. He knows when he's working, he's got to be focused and do his job, you know?
And then I'm going to say this too. There are times when I'm feeling really overwhelmed and my anxiety is fucking through the roof and I have to get to my safe place. And if that makes me a bitch, I'm really sorry. But it gets overwhelming at times. And then there's sometimes that I just want to stand there and listen to music and I don't want to talk because guess what? I love music. That's why I'm open to a music venue. But it doesn't make me a bad person because I don't know who you are. You need to approach me and introduce yourself to me, not when there's music playing, please, because I really do love to listen to the music. And just introduce yourself. That's it. And if I met you once and I forgot, I'm so fucking sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Just remind me. I'm really sorry.
Meet a lot of people. We all do. We meet a lot of people.
I don't do it on purpose. I don't ever do it on purpose.
Thanks for all the happy 150th. And while we're chatting here about last week's hate mail that we got, how about y'all drop in the comments something that about this show in the last 150 episodes that you really you like? We'd like to hear some positives today, and we get accused all the time of being negative, but we'd like to hear some positives on our end of how you enjoy this show and what it brings to you. And if you can write some comments, I'd love to hear them. Toot our horn a little bit if you can on our 150th today, or as they say, pump our tires up.
Pump our tires.
We'd like to hear from you.
Let's hear some love.
Yeah, and please no hate today. Can we get through the 150th without anybody out there hating on us?
We'll get some. It'll just come tomorrow.
It'll come from behind.
Our topics are joy and judgment, so we get it. But it'd be cool to hear what your favorite parts of it were.
And you know what? Don't have your henchmen send messages either. Your band fan club president and people like that, because I take that with a grain of salt. If you've got a problem in a band about something we say on here, direct messages and tell us who you are and say, this is why I disagree with you. We're open to hear it. We always are. But don't come at us with the jugular thing and don't have your mom call us or any of that either. So that gets old. And when I say your mom, that's a figure of speech, but your girlfriend for the week who gets all offended by something we say, and next week she won't be your girlfriend and all those things. So yeah.
I'm looking at the comments. I want to go through the comments. Hi,
Jordan. Yes, Quentin is spot on. Business is business, and it has to work for both sides. And if you worked in a machine shop and you're grinding parts and doing all this stuff, and somebody came up while you were working and just started jawing in your ear and saying, "Oh, hey," and you're like taken away from your job, you're going to screw something up.
Yeah.
And it happens in the bar business as well. And some bar owners are different. Some bar owners aren't working. They sit at the corner of the bar all night with a drink in their hand, and they're everybody's friend. And if you want to be that as a bar owner, so be it.
And some bar owners, and I get that some bar owners are shitty to bands and try to jip bands. I get that. And I get why bands and musicians are, jaded from that. But I'm not one of those. And I just don't want to be pigeonholed, like this show is like a catch-22. You know what I mean? Because we talk about the topics. The topics come from experiences that I have from running a bar. And unfortunately, those experiences reflect what has happened. And if a band notices it, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's a topic. And that's why we don't mention any names, because it's not.
Do you ever get the feeling though that when those messages roll in a couple days later, that you want to look at somebody and say, got a guilty conscience a little bit?
Oh, a lot of the times, yeah, I do.
That's why they think we're talking about them, because they know they've done those things, and we may not be talking about them at all. There's been many times people think, and I had a band approach me not too long ago about, oh, were you guys talking about, it was the furthest thing from that band, but they all thought because their drummer or somebody picked up on it and said, oh, we're talking about you guys. No, we weren't. They weren't even on the radar for that topic, but
it happens a lot. And last week,
thanks, Kevin Cooper.
I guess last week bothered me more so because of one of the messages were from a group that I really like. Like, I really like. It just happened that I couldn't afford them and they couldn't afford less. And that was it. And I gave them an option, but it's an option I've given lots of people. And it just so happens that we decided to make that a topic because it now has happened quite often. But I have nothing against that band. And it upset me that they thought that I did. But to each their own. If they, to want to pigeonhole me into that category, that's fine. But that's crappy. Now, the other ones I could care
Kevin's spot on here. Kevin, thank you for that comment. You're spot on. And that's usually why somebody's got a case of the ass, because something's happened.
Because something's happened. Their ego got hurt, or that's with the jam.
Or they didn't get up. They were on the list and didn't make the night. And, and they don't listen to the fact that we'll get you up first next week and those kind of things. That never gets heard, It's very weird. And Kevin Tolles, you're exactly right. That smile on Johnny Stone's face last week was amazing.
That.
And I feel good. I captured some really good photos of him, and that the hug from Melissa to Johnny on stage was just priceless. And that kid, I mean, he deserved every bit of that. He works really hard to play guitar, and that was cool. And that's the cool part about the jam, because you never know what's going to happen. Let's see some comments that are rolling in today. What's not to love about a jam session? Yeah. What's not to love? Well, there's a lot of people that don't love it sometimes, but
usually stemmed from them though. Let's see.
Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, and I don't purposely ignore anyone. If those of you that know me well know that I work a room when I'm there as best I can and talk to anybody that supports our show, because I want to. I want to meet you. I want to thank you, all those things. But if I don't see you, or you're sitting in a chair in the corner and I don't come up and get in your face, there's a reason. I don't know you, you know. What are you reading?
I'm reading one of Kevin's comments. There are times where she doesn't realize it's me. Like, I'll walk right by.
I'll get to that.
I really am out of it.
Thank you, Rich. Amy, how are you? From Rockstar. Thanks so much. The doorman, Stefan, is in the house. What's Heather got to say?
Queen of Hearts, not spades, but yes, thank you.
People need to get over themselves. Maybe they should take initiative and introduce them. Yeah. And, you know, I've walked up to people and say, you look familiar. And I'm sorry, I don't know your name. But, you know, have we met before? I've done that. You know, it's pretty easy to do. And people are just weird sometimes. People just get weird about shit. And you can hide behind a keyboard and send a message to us. And it's hiding. It's come out in the open. Tell us who you are.
All right, let's see if we can find what people like about the show.
I'm trying to get there. I'm way behind here. Oh, yeah. I'm deep behind. Hang on. Kevin Cooper when I found, or Kevin Tolles one. I'm sorry, I found. Doesn't realize
Kevin
it's me.
Tolles likes the honesty and insight. It's the soundtrack on my way to band practice. I love the banter between you, and there are so many great comments. That's from Eric, from Mojo. The show and the others is how I keep up with all the fantastic bands in our area. That's from Jay Grant.
I'm getting there.
Thanks,
thank you.
We appreciate the live music feedback from the fans' point of view.
Do you think Scotty Bratcher will say anything nice about us today?
Scotty Bratcher said he did have our back on something, and then he said, today was my favorite. I ran over my neighbor's trash can when Scott said even the boys were cute.
Oh my. Hi, Rick.
I love when Ceris goes on a rant.
Who said that?
Quentin.
Okay, we got
Doug. No, I'm gonna be very busy at our St. Patty's Day party.
Yeah, in fact, Doug, that may be my afternoon. I really want to see the Oscar Wildes because I would love to go down there and catch them. I love authentic Irish music, and that would be so much fun. I don't know if I'll make it, but we'll try because I've got a lot of places to be that day. And I love my friends at the Dublin pub. I used to love them at Flanagan's, and Flanagan's has not been the same since Pat Flanagan passed away. I will say that. And I love him and always will. He was my St. Patty's go-to guy. Dave Evans, what a nice guy. He posted something on my page that really hit home. I had something I posted about life is filmed before a live studio audience or something on my page. And Dave said, I work with a great cast of people. And I thought that's really cool because he loves his band. He loves the people around him. And Dave just exudes happiness, and I like that in a person. Heather says, I'll give you people an opportunity to share their opinions. You know, anytime anybody wants to call in and have an opinion or get a link to the show and come on and talk to us, we'd love to have you. We would. What are you looking at, Smiling?
All of the comments.
And, you know, that's...
Thanks, Scotty Wood. I like it, buddy.
It's joy and judgment. It is. I mean, there's a lot of times it's joy and judgment. We go out off on a limb, but let me tell you, the shows that go, I hate to say the term viral, but the shows that have the great viewership are always controversial. we could talk about happiness all day, and we get 15.
And we like it. We like doing it, but nobody tunes in for it.
No, they could care less. They want to hear you say "fuck." I mean, that's what it is.
As much as you get hate from me for saying the F word, like some of your people, I guess. I mean, it's a good thing. I like to say it.
Oh yeah, I've lost followers on the page because of it. They tell me that at least, but I think they're still secretly watching. Sure. They are.
I'm trying.
And thank you, Lisa, for that. She says, I love how passionate you both are. You really can tell how much you love what you do. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
I think people in general want to be loud and make a statement and say that I'm no longer doing this because of this, but really in their quiet ways, they're still doing it. They just want to tell you how angry they are because they're offended.
Did you read Brad's?
Where's Brad?
It's on the screen.
This show has been both valuable resource for us when we were younger a few years ago, and now channel for us to be resource for bands who are looking for. Oh, I like that.
That's very nice. Brad's such a good guy.
I like him a lot.
Thank you, Mark. Mark, it's great to everybody. Even Barry likes it. Well, you can tell Barry to F off too. I love Barry, but I'll continue to give him hell throughout the entire trivia season this year. Speaking of that, tomorrow night I'm at Bell and the Bear, shameless plug.
Yeah, get your reservations. It's the last one of the season. Let's make it a big one. I think we got a big Bell and the Bear music community coming out for that.
Sounded like it. Last night I got wind of some folks that are going to be there. It's going to be a good competition tomorrow night, I think.
Fun. Robert Simpson had a good
Thank you, Quentin. I love you, brother. Mario in the house, late again. I love that little cartoon character. What are you doing?
Right? My stool is turning and I'm trying to not die.
Oh my God.
Robert Simpson says, I've never run a bar, so I learned so much about booking bands from the venue's perspective by listening. Have a much better understanding from the bar side. Thanks for the show. Hi, Robert. That's nice of you.
And, I want to talk about venue perspective for just a minute, what you said there, and he said, because we have Tina on here from O'Connor's a lot, and she provides great feedback.
Yeah.
We have band members like Bob Klein that provide great feedback from the band side of things and how to professionally run a band. And then there are several venue owners that used to be a part of our show. They since sold their venues, but they were so supportive and always would come in with great comments. And I think that is important to the musician to hear the owner's side of things a little bit, because it's not what you always think. It's like Ceris, she's only got so many seats, man. It's a matter of business. You can come in with a $2,500 price tag for your band, and she's going to say, thanks. Sorry, you just don't fit the budget. It's the way we've talked about that 1,000 times. What else? Thank you. She says, love your honesty. Julie, thank you. Dave, we always listen to the show on our way to band practice. Fans of you both. So real. Thank you.
I like that Bronson Hetzer is keeping score of your F-bomb count today.
Every time I say it, I subtract a Jameson, but I'm still owed so many Bronson, I could have to go to rehab for the rest of my life. Yes, she owes me. And what is this? Tim Blankety. Hi, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, if you have something to say about this show, it's our 150th. We'd love to hear some positivity out of you today. Paige, thank you for being here.
Look at all of this lovely, lovely wording we've getting.
She likes counting how many Jameson shots Scott gets at the end of each. Well, I don't shoot it, but it's a good term. I get a Jameson on the rocks every time she drops an F-bomb. And every time I drop one, it gets subtracted. And if I say frosty balls, I lose 10.
We do need to do a this or that. Anna just brought that up. This or that, that's her favorite. And bar owner perspective versus band or patron.
We haven't done that in a long time.
We haven't. We should have done that today, being our 150.
Well,
I completely forgot about
Keep talking. That. I'll bring some up while you're talking.
All right. I want to hear some F-bombs and some bitching. I can do both of that. I'm really fucking good at that.
Are you?
I mean, I've been known to drop some F-bombs. I'm going to read some of the comments. Love seeing behind the curtain and getting a new perspective of what the music scene is from the other side. And as far as jam night, we love being there regardless if I play or not. I like that attitude. That's good. Honestly, listening to this show has given me some great insight into the business of local music. I'm a newbie to this, and I appreciate you both doing. Oh, thanks, Larry. Going to the B&B for a few years now, and to me has the friendliest, most welcoming staff and patrons around. Great stage lights too. We did that together. We perfected the stage lights, Bill. You, Jeff, and myself.
And there's a good example of you listening to a regular customer who comes in your bar all the time.
Yeah.
And who does more for music than a lot of people do by posting his videos and all those things. You listened and you fixed something that was to him, with his eyes, it was a problem, and you fixed it. And that's cool. I think it is. And it hasn't.
It's really cool. I literally was like, Bill and I
hasn't affected anything.
You need to be here to figure out when the light, like what works for the lighting. And we got him to approve it.
Bill approved it. Let's see what Mr. Bryan says. He says, "Love singing."
$2,500 a band. I could never. I can't afford $2,500 a band.
But there's bands out there pitching that price.
There are, and that's fine, and that works for like casinos and bigger things. But that's why I keep saying what you're charging one venue doesn't necessarily mean it works for another. You're comparing apples and oranges. My venue holds 162 people. And the venues and these outdoor festivals and venues are holding 500 plus. There's no possible way that makes any sense in your charging. It cannot make sense. And there's nothing wrong with it, but you can't get mad at me for not affording it.
I just got to Bronson's comment. That's hilarious. Thank you, Bronson. The Filthy Heathens, ladies and gentlemen, follow them on the Book of Face. They're blowing up all over the country.
Compassion. Thanks for your voices and giving the scene a place here. So, thanks, Aaron Thomas.
I hear dogs drinking in the background.
Yeah, that's Thor.
The one that Kevin said you like better than him, I believe was the comment.
Both of you show it's just refreshing to hear people that actually get it. Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Bob.
I did.
Bob Klein.
B&B photographs cool as hell every time. They're good, huh? Nick, I love them. Made a difference. Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Eric. Who else is here? Dave Shores is here. Oh, 2,500 a band he was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a whole different world. Frozen grapes and Jameson's triple frosty balls. We have a recipe now. Frozen, can you get frozen grapes? Green grapes. Get green. I don't want to have purple grapes. So bring green grapes, Ceris. Thank you, Aaron. For my frosty balls drink.
Oh.
Green grapes dropped in Jameson, frozen. You have to freeze the grapes, 2 grapes, and get it. We'll talk later. We'll talk. Oh my. Carla. She's been using candy lately. Yeah, that was the new word. Instead of the F-bomb, we're saying candy. Shane DeMoss is in the house. And of course, Shane. He throws the F-bomb major capitalized.
Sorry, bold. I missed your Tuesday at the bar. How was that? Gotta tell me how that went. Did it suck? What?
I'm sure it sucked. Shane was there. Come on. You know it was great. You know it was great.
I wanted to do a whole original Tuesday.
I'm glad that Robbie was with him too. Yeah, that's good. Josh Baker says ATP has gained a lot of good friends and musicians with this show. That is the most heartwarming thing I could take out of all of you, is that I've made connections. And that's what we've talked about. We've made connections with bands on this show and people that are now following each other and friends and go watch each other play. That is the coolest part of this.
Which is also what the jam's about.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big part. And I understand if perhaps you didn't make connections, but I'm going to just say this, and I'm going to be just straight out and honest. The amount of bands that have gotten on the stage and played a gig there, or somebody else's stage, or created a band from the jam, or got gigs because of the jam, and like all of these things, that's what it's there for. Like, and to get on and to just have some fun and play some music. It's clearly working, and it's not just for people that are in the, lots. That's how most of the new bands that play have gotten on our stage. That's not a click, because I don't even know who these people are. You're expecting to be treated like these, when you complain and you're not having a good time and it's all clicky, maybe you're the problem, man. Like, everybody else seems to have a pretty good time. And if they're not, maybe you guys need to find somewhere that's better suited for your egos, because clearly we're not. Where were you at the Shays, Nick? That would have been hilarious if you yelled my name. I would have loved for you to say hi.
I want to give Dewey a round of applause because he's exactly right. 150 episodes. He's been here since number one. He was on the number one show we did, and he hasn't missed one. He watches it. If he can't watch it live, he watches it every week. Comments, sends me messages. Thank you, Dewey. You are wonderful. Here's your round of applause. Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Dewey. Love that guy.
Kevin says your dogs are first and he's third. More than okay with it.
It's true.
Happy birthday, by the way, Kevin. We'll say it officially on the show here, but happy birthday,
Kevin. And happy birthday, Steve Craig. It was his birthday, too. Daisy's saying happy birthday.
And happy birthday to our friend Monica, who watches in the wings but never comments. And I told her that last night. I said, Monica, comment.
Ooh, Shane will be at the jam this Thursday. That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Scotty, look at what Scotty just said. He said something nice.
Where is he here? I'm getting there. All right. There's no one or two else that gives us local musicians a voice like you guys do. It's pretty incredible. Thank you, Scotty Bratcher.
Scotty.
That makes me feel
You're
great.
one of my favorite humans. He's a good human right there.
Yes. And Shane, I'm glad to hear that about Jay Grant. Jay Grant is wonderful.
Yeah, he is.
And I super enjoyed, I don't know, Karis, you were busy yesterday. I know you didn't probably tune into our thing where I talked about Crying Out Loud's final show and all that, but Jay was there. I mean, he was in Crying Out Loud originally. There were so many people there, and it's so great to hang with people like that who love music and just have fun. I mean, they enjoy every bit of it. And Jay's a good human. He really is.
He is a good human.
And his wife, Dawn, I dearly love them both. And Nick said you need to change that. I the comments are late, so I don't know what you want us to change, but tell me about it. Dave Shores, I made a great connection for my one night at the Bell and the Bear with Deviate and Genesis Retouched.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they've both been booked at Stubbs Park in Centerville in the summertime, and that's awesome because of Dave. Yep.
I love that. Amy, the jam is a springboard. I'm a result of coming out and getting up, and now I'm in the band. Never would have met. See, that makes me happy. It's just cool. A great place to meet. If you've got the right attitude, it's just a great. I think people just get mad because, they didn't get up when they wanted to because we don't follow a script. We go by the vibe of the room. People get mad. They didn't get to play the songs they wanted, or they didn't get to play as many songs as they wanted, or somebody told them they could. I don't know, whatever it may be, but I'm going to let that be their problem and not ours.
And I'm gonna air something else out here while we got a couple minutes too. I get approached a lot by people who want to like subliminally throw something into you like it's supposed to bother you.
All the time.
And I don't have anyone that's in this business that I'm in a competition with. And that's the part that a lot of people think. And somebody said the other day, did you see that Dangerous Jim had Melissa Singer Reed and they had Jeff Meadows on the show? I said, yeah, I watched them both. They were excellent interviews. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it's not like, oh yeah, I'm going to get mad. They're stepping on my turf or something. If I want to call Melissa up today, I could call her and say, hey, I want to book you for the show. She'd say, okay.
Yeah.
They're nice people. Jeff Meadows will probably be on with us talking about the jam sometime. And Dangerous Jim does a great thing with what he's doing. I love what he's doing. And there's Jim Snow, who does a music list every week. He works his ass off to put it online.
Ass off on that. Do you see that list?
Yes. And Brian Eiley. I mean, there are people around the area who do all kinds of stuff for music, and those people are great. They're wonderful. We appreciate them, and we're all in it for the same reason here. And the biggest thing we're in it for right now is to keep these music venues open. And that is not as easy,
guys.
as it sounds,
it's not
people.
Easy, and I think I'm going to repeat what Brad. I don't know. I think I said this last time. Brad was one of the first that ever noticed this. He's like, "Man, the room was packed, but I kept looking over at the bar, and hardly anyone was drinking." And I was like, "The fact you noticed that's what we've been going through for so long. Our room is packed, but that doesn't mean like." Venues are struggling right now. struggling.
And
But we're
Scotty,
doing our best.
you see Scotty there? He said it's his one nice thing he says a year. Write it down because that's all you're going to get. And Shane has thrown in, since the jam, I've been kicked out of all my prospective bands. That's funny. Mike Roberts is here. Speaking of the jam, a great guy who does wonderful things at the jam every week and making the list and checking it twice and all those fun things. Yes. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, that's awesome, Larry.
It's Larry got to sing one time, sing at the jam, helped me get an audition with Bottoms Up. So thank you both. Yes.
That's awesome.
And I've seen Larry with Bottoms Up, and they are wonderful. He's a great addition to those guys. It's a newly formed band. It used to be the Jay Clark Band.
I love that Alex was saying it's becoming her home base. That's freaking awesome.
But you could do a lot worse having people in there, like Alex. I mean, she's a wonderful performer, and
yes, she is.
She's an even nicer person. So
yeah,
she's always getting my whiskey shots.
Good people. I tell you something about that whole Mojo band. They are just good vibes all around. They are an absolute pleasure to not just work with, but just to have in your space, because they're just good vibes. They're good people. Really good people. I really like that.
I love Mojo Rising.
When's your staycation, Brandon? We got to make sure that give me a heads up to make sure that I'm there. We'll make sure we have a whole crew there for you.
Brandon Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon. Hey, Brandon, keep in mind, first week of April, maybe April 8th or something like that. Maybe second week of April. I don't know. Keep that in mind. That's what it's looking like to start our Name That Tune. Shane says Larry's fantastic. Thank you, Shane. Bottoms Up is not related to Britches Down, but it does sound like it, Steve. And, that was cool too, Ceris. I the other night I'm out with the Crying Out Loud show, their final show. It's all emotional. Everybody's there. And my phone lights up and I look at it. And here's the Britches Down band sending me pictures of Carlos, who plays in Spongeworthy and Britches Down, in the Hall Around Town shirt on stage. And he's posing with it and pointing at it and all that. And I just thought that is so cool. I mean, and they're such great supporters of what we do. Everybody out there in the music community, for the most part, is. There's a few haters, but.
Let's talk about the people in the music community going out. Now, it hasn't happened a lot, but it's happened. I don't want to bring the vibe down, but going out to see a live band and their band has played on my stage, and they refuse to pay the cover, the $5 cover. That's ridiculous to me. Like embarrassment downer. I literally saw somebody from another band turn around when they saw that there was a $5 cover that goes to the band, and they're a band in a band that has played my stage, and I had to charge a $5 cover for them too. It's crazy. It's been a $5 cover since the 80s. $5 for 4 hours of music. $5 for 4 hours of music.
You can't buy ice in a cup at a movie theater for $5.
Insane. And so when you see a musician literally, and when musicians try to get him for free, we're like, well, I've played here. You sure do. Now pay the $5 so we can pay this band. Y'all should be the last ones to be trying to get him for free.
I'll tell you a little secret. When I come in the Bell and the Bear on the weekends, I hand Stefan or Jeep $5.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying my way in just like anybody else. And I mean,
man, you either support the community or you don't. It's not like I'm putting like, $5 in my pocket.
So what's $5 for me when I'm drinking for free anyway for the next 7 years?
I had somebody on Venmo, because you can leave a note. They're like, robbery. $5 robbery.
Robbery.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do they have a clue? And Tina said she's seen that there too. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that some musicians kind of feel entitled to like you're going to roll out this red carpet as they arrive and announce them as Elvis has entered the building type thing, I
have regulars that there's only one or two of them, and they'll give the door guy $20 and keep it. I mean, and then you've got the old musicians that are like, $5? Oh, I'm not paying that. That's embarrassing, bro. This is your community. Support it.
And if you're that broke ass and you can't afford $5 at the door, then don't go out. Dude, I mean, I got to say that.
Music, dude. Come on.
You can't play 4 hours of music on touch tunes for less than $35 probably or something, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It is wild.
It's now at that point where it just makes me laugh. I was like, well, noted.
Did you see Shane's comment?
No
pay. Shane's on a roll.
Fuck, I love that, Shane. It's true though, right?
And Bob Klein, that's perfect. You did play here. You used to play here.
Yeah, you did, exactly. Past tense, Bob. Past tense.
That is great.
Why are we getting booked? Ask your freaking drummer why. Not you, Bob, but it was the drummer of a band. Ask your freaking drummer why your band ain't getting fucking booked here anymore.
Hey, there's a drink. I just got one. I got it. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I subtracted 3. What was I down to? Yeah, so I think that's 162 now. We're up to. So there, Kevin. That's crazy. He said $5. What can you do for $5? Nothing. Yes.
You can listen to music for 4 hours. You know what's even worse are the people. And no, this is fine. I'm not against it because, I mean, I didn't drink for 4 years, so that's not the issue by any means. So I don't want you to confuse, you know, but people that don't drink, you know, don't spend any money at the bar, nothing. They bring in their own water or whatever, and they still bitch and complain about paying the $5.
Heather's like, come on, $5. Heather, when you were following the Grateful Dead around the country in a microbus or whatever you were in, $5 would have fed you for about 3 days, wouldn't it? On the road. I think that's, you know, it's like crazy.
That's my thought. You won't pay me yet. I don't ever think twice about paying a cover charge to go in there and never leave less than $20 in tips to the bar. Oh, thanks, Eric.
Damon.
Yeah, Gina, $5 cheap. It's true. Gina and Tim, like they literally have Eric and Mart, Kathy, all of them paid the $5 cover.
Yes.
Like, it's because they know it's going to the band. They're there for the band. Yeah, I'm about to stop the water bottles, Tina. I respect the water bottles because I go in with the water bottles at places because I'm just not that much of a drinker. I don't like drinking at other places other than my own because I just don't feel safe. Like, you know what I mean? So I'd like to bring my water, but I'm with you on that. Well,
the water bottles too are, you know, I've known a few to pack it full of vodka.
Yeah, well, we smell like we check it and everything, but I think we're about at the end of that because we also, again, people are still bringing in like little airplane bottles of booze and shit. I mean, we do our best, but there's only so much we can do.
Bob Klein says Cooters. Yeah, that was the name of a bar. It was. One nitrous balloon. Shane DeMoss said for a Dead show. Yes. So what else we got?
It's true, Debbie. That's the whole
Tina.
thing. Like, these people are like, she said, how would the artists who don't want to pay $5, how would they feel if another art? Exactly. I mean,
they'd be mad.
They'd be mad. I mean,
they would.
Crazy.
How dare that band not come in and pay $5 to see us, but I don't want to do it for anybody else.
It's double standards. Yeah. It's gross. It's gross.
It is, Bill. Yes, he said, do people that complain about $5 Bill, even tip for their drinks?
You know, Bill, who does all of the recording for all of the bands, helps the bands out, the bars out, all of that. He still pays his $5 cover.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm not there to catch it, and I try to stop him, and he'll still pay.
Well, I think the way to survive, the way to survive in the bar business is to be consistent with your drinks, and nobody gets overpoured because they're the friend and family and those kind of things, and be consistent with your door charge if you have it, and everybody pays that comes in.
Yeah.
There's no VIP admissions. There's no, just pay your $5. It goes to the band. Let the band have the money and be done with it.
Yeah. Tina, I'm going to start it. I'm going to take a page out of your book. You're right. I need to start doing that.
Yeah, we can serve water if we have to.
Yeah.
For people that don't drink, right? You can serve water.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. And you know what? I'm just going to stock up on bottles of water and just charge. I mean, we have the liquid death water too. So
Shane, cover band royalty shall not pay. Yes. That's what some people think they are. I play in a cover band, so I should get in for free.
yeah, there's no paying here, like to park there. Yeah, there's.
Yeah. And, Bill Dankoff and I have had conversations about that all the time. That's why he chooses, local music, because let's face it, it's great to go to Memorial Hall in Cincinnati, but you're paying $20 to park before you get in there. You're paying a big ticket price and all those things when you can go see some of these great bands for free everywhere.
Yeah.
Or for $5,
Man, I wish we could do free. That's what kind of killed me in the beginning is I used to always do free, and I was spending over $120,000 a year, and that kind of screwed me in the first 4 years of business, 3 years of business. It's a lot of money.
And Nick Wheeler says I ain't paying $5 for a DeMoss show. $350. $350. I love it.
Like 50 cents pettiness. I love that guy.
What's up, Sean Cooper? Thanks for being here, Coop. And yes.
Hi, Sean Cooper.
How much fun. This show was fun today.
It was fun. I liked it.
It was. I tried to find some this or
You're
that.
right, Tina. It's not enough. But people are walking away from $5 now. Imagine if it was like $10 on a regular basis. I do it for like the special events. Like I do it for, the holidays and for the glow party. But the glow party, I'm spending a fortune. That's expensive, that party. And my time, it's like a 10-hour setup, so that makes sense. But I mean, honestly, for 4 hours of music from some of these bands, that's a deal, but people won't pay it. Not consistently, not every weekend. And that's the problem.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me see if I can pull this up here.
What are we doing?
All right. Skydiving or scuba diving?
Scuba. I've done both though. Scuba.
Great hair or great teeth?
Oh. I'll go great teeth because I already have great hair.
Modest, are we? Okay. Middle part or side part?
Oh, I'm a side part.
Okay. Camping or luxury hotel?
I'm a both girl. Like I got tents on top of my cars, but I am bougie as fuck when I go to an all-inclusive.
Get up early or stay up late?
Yep.
Both?
Both.
Okay. Astronomy or astrology?
Astronomy, the stars.
If you can't say it, don't even fake it. All right. Yes.
The stars. I don't give a shit about astrology.
All right. Stilettos or flats?
Flats, Birkenstocks.
Such a hippie.
How am I can't even sit and come on. But I'd look good in some stilettos.
That I want to see.
Yeah,
I mean, right before you fall. Phone call or text?
I can do both, but probably text. Probably.
Okay. Mountains or beach?
Yeah.
Big bash or intimate gathering?
Intimate gathering.
Manny or petty?
Neither. Please don't touch me.
Creeper. Online shopping or in-store shopping?
Online shopping. Please don't
all day
hear me.
And I don't even have to ask this one, but I'm going to just for the laughter. Dogs or cats?
I love both. I've had cats my whole life and dogs. I love both. If I could have a cat, I'd have a cat, but Thor would think that that's breakfast.
Shaving or waxing?
Shaving.
Carpet or hardwood?
I thought you were going to talk about
carpet.
Carpet.
I know. I knew that was coming.
Hardwood.
Okay. Handwritten or typed note?
Handwritten.
East Coast or West Coast?
They both have such wonderful parts to them.
I'm sorry. The next one's just going to make me laugh.
All right, what is it?
Pie or cake?
Oh, Hyde's pie.
Hyde's pie. We knew that was coming. Toe rings or nose rings?
Nose rings.
Hot sauce toothpaste or pickle juice face wash?
Oh, revolting. I'll do pickle juice.
Okay.
Gosh.
Toilet paper over or under?
What?
Toilet paper over or under?
Like when it's rolled, like it's sitting there?
on the roll when it's on your little rack toilet paper thing.
I put it on there.
Okay. You don't care.
I don't care about that. Now, if you put something in my kitchen, I'm going to notice, and you're going to need to put that shit back. That's Kevin.
Last couple. Air guitar, air drums.
I play mean air drums. I used to play the drums, so.
Boxers or briefs?
Yeah. Okay. Am I pretending I wear underwear?
Naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Commando.
Sometimes,
all right.
I guess.
Oh, this is gross. Sticky hands or slimy feet?
That's revolting.
Okay.
I don't know what the right answer to that is. I don't know. What else you got?
I'm looking. Some of them are stupid.
It's okay.
I got a couple more. Influencers or celebrities?
Neither.
Knew that was coming. How about food? You love food. Pancakes or waffles? Food. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Spaghetti or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Spicy or mild?
Medium.
Street food or fine dining?
Yes.
Sandwiches with or without crust?
It depends on the bread.
Okay. Pizza with pineapple or no pizza at all?
Pizza with pineapple.
Mexican food or Chinese food?
Chinese food.
Sausage or bacon?
Fuck. Both.
163.
Both.
Peanut butter on pizza or ketchup on ice cream?
Peanut butter on pizza.
All right. Deep thoughts. Last few. Deep thoughts, because I got to go. I'm running late. Deep thoughts. Inner peace or, success?
Inner peace or success?
Yes.
Well, I don't think you can have one without the other.
Leader or follower?
A leader.
Talking or listening?
I'm a talker, but I'll listen. Oh,
shit. Oh, smart or kind?
Kind.
Give or receive?
Give.
Knowledge or imagination?
That's a good one. I think imagination is beautiful.
Nature or nurture? That's even more screwed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that.
Friends or family?
Friends.
Passion or stability?
Both. Stability. No, both. Because
Okay.
passion, yeah, both. Because I, for me personally, to have passion, I have to, this. I think passion comes with stability, or both, or vice versa. I don't know. Both. Both.
Kevin said both. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for your chiming in. Last one. Quit this today or 25 more episodes?
25 more episodes.
I'm with you all the way.
2,500 more episodes.
Thanks, everybody. We love you all. Thank you for being here on our 150th.
Yeah, that was. I hope Anna was listening to our this or that, or she might have missed it, possibly.
Maybe. Sorry, Anna. We didn't get it in time. Ceris, I can't thank you enough for being my co-host with the most on this show. It's been wonderful, and we're going to continue to bang these out on Tuesdays. And we need your topics, people. So send your topics to us. We'd love to have them.
Thanks for inviting me to be your co-host on this show, Scott. I love all your shows.
I appreciate you. Well, and I love you.
I love
and
you.
Let's have a love fest for a second. You want to? It's great. You're my bestie.
You're my bestie.
On Tuesdays. On Tuesdays.
Let me do the opinion.
Rest of the week, not so much, but no, I love you. All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate you. We out. Theme song, Sweet Sister Mercy. Cue it now.
Can we do
Oh, yes. Hold on. We cannot do a show without you giving the wonderful disclaimer.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they represent.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for 150 episodes.
Yes.
For the weekend. And I want to see a show. Look
at that pretty thing.
Look at that beautiful woman right there.
Look at this picture, though. This is great.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like me.
Ain't it great?
My arm's not that big.
I think it's pretty.
It's not. It doesn't look like me.
It's beautiful. Hey, there's Bob Klein. Look at Bob Klein.
See my arm? It's normal size.
Look at Bob Klein.
Hi, Bob. Can't wait to see you play.
We love Bob.
We love Bob.
Bob, I have another picture of you, too, somewhere. Right there. Look at that one.
I like that one.
That one's not bad. We look happy in that one, at least.
I like that one.
Where's the one of you in the haul around town attire, though? I don't know where it went. Here it is. Is this you? Oh, that's you.
That's
showing your butt.
Well, it's really just showing the back of the shirt.
The logo. Look at that one. I like that one.
I like that one. Why don't we use that one? Look how hot we look.
You look hot. I look like some creeper hanging on to this hot chick. That's how it works. All right. Love you, babe. Thanks for being here, everybody.